Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tash. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to play with the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. Instead of like straight up reviewing it like most people have done, because I'm sure everyone's sick of a good review, I'm just going to give you 3 looks that I'm going to make with this. So if you want to see some tutorials on how to make 3 different eye looks with the same palette, please keep watching. Alrighty, I am back and I've got my eyes and my eyebrows all prepped and ready to go. So what I'm gonna do, so I haven't even touched this palette yet because I was just I'm excited, but I kind of wanted to open it on camera. I know exactly what it looks like. If you've even looked into Jeffree Star, you know exactly what it's gonna look like. But I love, he's just so good with his packaging, hey, like it's always on point. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Oh, and it comes with a little plastic. Yes! Ooh, these are beautiful. Yeah. If you've ever used a Jeffree Star palette, you know how great the quality is. Got my work cut out for me. I've never even used grays before, and I got this to test myself because I kind of want to see how I'll do without color. But I still want to be a dramatic queen, so. Okay, so the first step is to prime my eye, as per usual. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Warm it up on my hand so it melts into the skin a little better. So I think I'm gonna go for a nice halo look for the first, because I absolutely love doing halos. Okay, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna go in super light to begin with. Let's go life insurance. Just like tapping it on rather than scrubbing it, because it's gonna remove all of the color if I do that, all of the base. So next, with another clean brush, Solemnly Swear, which is this guy right here. This is a real trust the process moment. So then next I'm gonna go in with Hearse right here. And then I'm gonna put that on like right where the halo is gonna go. Okay, now to blend it, I'm just gonna go into Life Insurance here, just very lightly, and then I'm gonna kind of like do little circles just around where I put all of that gray. Now using another clean Morphe fluffy brush, I'm gonna go into Solemnly Swear just a little bit. And then blend on top, like on the very top part of where I'd packed it on. Here comes the boy. Hello, my boy.
Huh?
Huh? Okay, this is, it's not that it's hard to blend, I'm just an impatient blender. Okay, now using like a smaller Morphe brush, I'm gonna go back into Hearse and try and blend up so it kind of has a bit more of a darker sunset style. Okay, now that I've kind of set out where I've got all my blends, I'm gonna go back in with each brush without picking up any more color, and then just kind of scratching over to try and use what's on these brushes to make it happen. So now I'm gonna get the brush that I had Solemnly Swear on, the little pencil brush. I'm gonna go back into Solemnly Swear and pack it into the corners here. Awesome, now that the base is kind of set for my halo look, I'm gonna go in with a white concealer on this part, stamp it out, rolling my eyes, and then very quickly start packing on the colors. Okay, now I'm going to work in with these colors. So I'm just going to quickly touch Solemnly Swear and just pack it onto the sides here. Then I'm going to go in with Angel of Death. Oh, you know what? I'm going to lick the brush first. That's what Jeffree does. Yep, that's better. I'm going to get a clean, morphy flat brush and then go with Pallbearer. I'm going to go in with Let's Go Embalmed. Now I'm just going to use my finger to like press into this and flatten on the sides to push in a bit more color. Yep, that's good. This looks so good. I love this, Okay, now I said I wanted to use diamond ashes to create like a straight line down the middle to do the halo. I also think it's called a spotlight eye. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm gonna just wet the brush with my own saliva. Okay, so these three, you know what, these three that I decided that I was gonna use that I probably shouldn't have, definitely are not meant to be used with a brush. I'll remember that for next time. These are definitely more finger based pigments. I love how embalmed turn out. That's a really, really nice, like shiny matte, I guess. It's a like a matte that you can blend out that's gonna have a shine to it that's not like a foil pigment or some kind of like glitter, pressed glitter, which is what I think these guys are. Okay, so just for some extra dramatic effect, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in shade Pyro. And I'm going to just go over Diamond Ashes just to kind of set it in place, but also to give it some more glitter. I like glitter. Now for some dramatic effect, I'm going to do a jet black liquid winged liner as well, just to kind of frame the face. I'm going to highlight the inner corner. This is always my favorite part because it just, I don't know what it is about an inner corner highlight, but it just makes it look so much better. So I'm just gonna go in with this clean finger here into Diamond Ashes and do what I said I was gonna do. My God. Holy crap, that's so bright. This always scares me because it's just, if I mess up, this whole look has to go. Okay, I think that'll do there. Okay, that's that eye done. I'm just gonna get some mascara on here and maybe a fake lash. All right, that's this eye done on this side here. I'm gonna go off camera, do this eye and the rest of my face and show you the final look. All right, that completes it for this look. I really like how this came out. I feel like I'm very like glowy, very like intensely shiny, which I really, really enjoy. And I'm obsessed with how Diamond Ashes looks on the cheekbone. I think that's so stunning because it's just sheer, but light, you know, like ka-chow. Love it. I normally do like a really smoky color, usually either a green or a purple. So doing it all black is really, really different for me. I don't know if I fully love darkness on me. Maybe you guys can tell me if you like it or not. Let me know in the comments down below. So far, for look one, I really like this. Alrighty, stay tuned for look number 2. Okay, I'm back And it is now time for look number 2 using the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. I'm just going to use a small fluffy brush. I'm going to use the M507. It's going to tuck into Obituary here. That's really, really light, so I might use that as a blending color. So instead of Obituary, I'm just going to go in with Inheritance here. I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques crease shading brush, and I'm going to grab Obituary finally. Using a nice flat brush here, I'm going to use the Morphe 166. I'm just going to pick up Burial Gown on the lid, just lots of that, right onto that lid. Just to set it in place, stop it from moving around, but also to kind of brighten up this part of the lid. Okay, you can kind of see where I'm going with this. I'm such a trust the process person. I always mark out kind of where I want to go by pressing on the pigments before I start blending, because it always works out better for me that way. So now I'm going to go back in with the brush that I originally used for Inheritance. Just pick up a little more on the brush here. And then just in small little circles, I'm just going to blend the outer corners of this. I'm going to bring it up and over this little section where I pressed all of the Burial Gown on. Okay, now we're just using a Morphe M433. Just going to pick up Obituary again. Somehow. Just going to scratch around onto the nose area, up and over. I'm really glad I got this palette because it is quite the challenge for me. Okay, now I kind of want to darken the outer edge a little bit and do like a wing. Looking straight into the mirror and just going to mark out where I want that to go. Perfect. Now I'm going to grab a small brush. I'm just going to grab a little like smudge brush. This one is Sephora Smudge. I'm just going to pick up Gravedigger once again, I'm just going to press it on rather than rubbing it on, so it picks up as little as possible. And just kind of diffuse those harsher edges. I'm just going to get like a fine, very, very thin angle brush. It's going to go into hers and just kind of outline where I'm going here. I just want to like blend. I don't want like a harsh wing right now. I just want to kind of blend the color to kind of go up and over where I've put a Burial Gown and just make it look a bit more like zoop. I'm having a really hard time here. Didn't realize how much I actually rely on color to have a good time here. Yikes. If I play with this too much, I'm going to end up wasting time. So we're going to leave it at that. Figure it out later. I'm going to use my finger for this because I want a bit more of a like softer look. I don't want it to be like harsh lines, cut, crease. I just kind of want this all to be a very like smoky, smooth kind of look. So I'm going to go pick up Mausoleum on my finger. And then I'm just going to lightly tap it on. Alright, that looks quite nice. A little bit glittery, not too crazy. And then just using the side of my finger here, I'm just going to tap into the Afterlife. And then just press it into my inner corner. Oh, I love that. That really brings the attention. I think I'm happy with this. I'm not happy with it. I want my hot pinks and purples again. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a bit of liner on the inner corner and just drag it out a little bit as well. I wasn't happy with my look last night either. I found it was just way too, this is going to sound hilarious, way too dark. I don't like black. and yet you're wearing black eyeshadow. Okay, that's gonna do it. I'm not gonna fuck around with this anymore because I'm gonna end up quitting and then I'll have no job. Okay, I'm not gonna let this put me in a bad mood. Too early in the morning to be in a bad mood. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera and fix the rest of this. As you can tell, I'm so excited for that, so I shall be right back. Okay, so I've gone and done the other eye and my base, and so what I'm gonna do on the bottom here is I think I'm just gonna go for like a standard, like basic Tash look, which is just gonna be a hangover eye. So I'm just gonna go into Obituary and just chuck a little under there after squinting. I hate it. Here I am trying to make a tutorial about how to use this palette and make it look nice. And I'm fucking sucking at it. Now just to make it look even more disgusting, I'm gonna go in with the Jeffree Star Posh Spice. Okay, I hate it. Thanks, I hate it. Whatever. It's the whole beauty about learning, right? Like, you're gonna eventually can do something that you hate and you're gonna have 10 minutes to get to work and not have to change a thing. So guess I got a lot to learn when it comes to smoky blacks. Yeah. If you hate it, don't tell me because I already know. If you like it, tell me why and I will recommend a therapist for you. So thank you so much for joining me on this horrible journey for look number 2. Please stay tuned for look number 3. I guess. Alrighty, welcome to look number 3 using the Jeffree Star Cremated palette. Now, the last 2 looks I didn't love them, so I'm gonna try and redeem myself by doing something that I'm very confident doing. I'm not gonna go crazy, I'm not gonna do anything too wild. It's gonna be a standard, basic, smoky glam. Big lash, that's all we're doing. Glam, glam, glam. Let's do it. Okay, so to start this look, I'm just going to use little pencil brushes. So I'm gonna use these guys here. I'm going to dip in first to Last Respects. Okay, and next I'm gonna go into The Morgue. Now lastly, I'm going to dip into RIP. That is literally the same color. So, yeah, it's the same darkness, just cool. So that's the cool gray and that's a warm gray. Very frustrating. So rest in peace that. We're gonna go into Hearse instead. I'm gonna blend over the top of Last Respects. Into Last Respects, just to get a little tiny bit on the bristles. It's almost barely visible. Okay, that's looking sufficiently smoky. I like it. So now I'm just gonna pack a little bit more of the eyeshadow primer just onto this centerpiece here, just using my finger. So before I smudge it in there, I'm going to get mortuary beautician on one of my fingers, and then I'm going to put up the primer potion on and then pack on the mortuary beautician. Press that on the lid. Make sure I blend it a little bit there and then press it on. That is so shiny. Wow. Bitch, that's fucking stunning. Oh my god. And I'm just gonna grab a clean finger and go just into... Now I'm gonna dip into Pallbearer and just try and see what happens when I layer it on top of Mortuary Beautician. So just with a nice clean finger. Yeah, that just adds like a little bit of extra glitter to it. It doesn't really change too much. Kind of makes it look a bit more like a disco ball on my eyelid, which to be honest, I was kind of hoping for, so go me. Oh no, oh no. No, it moved! Now that I've royally picked that up, let's put a wing on. So angry about that. Didn't want to do a wing. It's fine. I'm fine. See, why couldn't it have been that easy to begin with? Why did it have to be a fight? Why? Now, instead of pressing the lashes together, like I normally do with my little squeezy thing, I'm just gonna push this up because I kind of like how you can see my natural lashes. It gives these particular ones a little bit more dimension and a little more fullness. Because I put the black on that lash line before, it's kind of really hiding the gap this time around. Okay, I'm gonna go off camera, do the other eye and the rest of my face, and then show you the final look. And hopefully this time around, I like it. Because so far, so good. Despite the challenges thrown at me, I kind of like this look. So I'll give you my final thoughts in just a sec. Okay, I'm back with both eyes done and my base complete. I haven't done my highlighter yet, and I haven't done the underside of my eyes, as you can see. So what I think I might do is just go basic. We're not going to do hangover eyes, we're going to do pretend lashes under there. We're just going to go simple. So I'm just going to grab a nice flat brush, and then I'm going to dip into the shade The Morgue. Tap off the excess and just go straight under the lash line here. Nice and easy. And then I'm just gonna get a smudging brush. I'm gonna grab this one here. It's like a nice pencil brush, but it's like quite stiff. I'm just gonna go into the shade Last Respects. Just gonna dip back into the hearse, to the black color, and just very gently under the lashes. Oh God, I love how shiny that is. Okay, yeah. We're good. We're done. I like it. That is this look done. I thoroughly enjoy this. I will definitely be doing this again for sure. And I'm so glad that I saved this one for last, because if I had have started with this and ended with the others, I probably would have tossed this in the bin. I really like how this came out, and I think I'll probably just save this for more of these styles of looks. Maybe next time I could go way darker, could even try it even lighter, but this is probably just gonna be the smoky shadow palette, and I'm fine with that. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for joining me on today's little 3-trip journey. I'm so sorry that the first two came out crap. Hopefully this is enough to make up for the failure that I went through. And yeah, love to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below, kind of what your vibe was, what you liked the most, what you hated. I want to hear it all. And let me know what you'd like to see next, because this was fun. So, I don't know, I'm here for you. Let's do this. Let's freaking play. Thanks again, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.